Hey there guys, and welcome back to Leeds United's Career Mode, episode 10. In this episode we're going to get through two games. Birmingham is one of them and Leicester City is the other, but we've got a few things to go through before we get to those games. Basically the board has said they're quite happy with my performance. Quite happy that I've progressed in the Capital One Cup. Scott Wootton has completed his suspension and he's available for selection. So we've got an unhappy player. It's Halaj Diouf. We need to talk boss. I'm not getting the first team action I feel I deserve. Unless I get more time on the pitch, I'm going to have to think long and hard about my future. Not really a part of my future plans, so I couldn't really give a shit. Right then, I'm gonna now show you a few players that I've looked at due to other people telling me to look at them. One of them was Michael Duke, 22-year-old striker. So he ticks all the right boxes, so we're going to scout him, that's for sure. Can't hurt right, he's 6 foot, he's right footed, his form's okay. So we'll scout him and see where that leads. And the other one is Trent Sainsbury. Sainsbury, yeah. So he's a centre back, so we'll scout him and see how it goes as well. Leeds United hoping to sign Duke in the coming days. Well, I can't sign him because the transfer window's shut. So they want 1.4 million for Sainsbury, which is quite a lot more than I would have liked to have paid, but if he's worth it, I will pay it. I'll see what his scouting report says. Anyway, as you can see, our next game is against Birmingham at home. Sorry, away. I just decided to wear the home kit because I like it. So we're going to look to get an early goal and see if we can put a few past them because they're really struggling in the league. And straight away trying to use the pace of Wells to get in behind them and get an early goal. Murphy, who is really in poor form at the moment, and Masui passes it to Wells and Wells just can't get his shot off. It's blocked well, and Birmingham are a bit under the cosh already at the moment. I have a shot there, but that's just placed just wide over the bar. So we go again. Lovely ball that to Austin from Murphy. Austin's going to run it down the channel and try and get a cross in. Manages to get the cross in, and Masui gets his first goal for Leeds United. That is brilliant news. That's a really well placed header in the 16th minute. It's a great ball by Murphy to Austin, and Austin ran it down the channel, manages to get the cross in, and that is a great finish. And we are 1-0 up already in the 16th minute and looking pretty comfortable. Birmingham looking a bit toothless at the moment, and McCormack manages to thread it through to Paulan, and 2-0 just like that, 22nd minute. That was a well-placed finish by Dominic Paulan, and we look already like we've got this one. It's a great through ball by Ross McCormack, and I thought it were going to go to Wells, but no, it picked Paulan out and put it in the back of the net. He's on great form at the moment, but Birmingham did come at us after that, and that was a great save by Paddy Kenny. I think it's Siddiq that heads that. It is indeed. We need to watch him because he's their best player by far. He's got some heading power, I'll tell you that. We'll manage to clear that corner-ish and inviting Birmingham there to have a shot. I cannot believe that was not a penalty because it was blatant takeout. We try and get him on the counter here, and Naki Wells is almost in. It's just the covering defender that manages to beat him to the ball, which is really unlucky. And that was half time. 2-0. That was the only real chance that Birmingham had. We were quite comfortable and we were looking good for all 3 points away from home. Paddy Kenny palms that over the bar. That's a great save, and Birmingham looking to get this corner in. I need to be closer on it. I need to him down, and I haven't. Luckily, that cross was about as good as Birmingham have been playing. Awful. And Austin is going to take that throw and we'll win possession. Riley here again. He's been a threat. He puts a cross in that's really well headed by Jason Pearce. Otherwise, Zeke's got a free header on goal and he's not going to miss that. And now we are getting a little bit under the cosh. Birmingham look like they want a goal and they look like getting it. He's through on goal and there's some fantastic goalkeeping that denies them getting that goal. Again, it's all Birmingham at this point, and I have no idea how he's missed that. And they decided to make a change, and they brought Riley off, and I'm not really sure why, because he was one of their best players. Naki Wells trying to get something going for us there, and it's not really happening now. I mean, it's almost like we've settled for what we've got. And Dominic Pollen has a chance to get the third, but it's good goalkeeping by Randolph. Dominic Pollen trying to use his pace to our advantage. He manages to get a shot off, but it's a great save again. Palms it away from danger. And Birmingham clear lines. I have no idea what Paddy Kenny's doing there. He needs to get back in goal. This is in the 86th minute. I just want a clean sheet at this point, and unfortunately we don't get it. We allowed them too much time to have a shot, and they picked his spot, and he was never going to miss from there. It's a good touch to be fair, and I don't know what Jason Pearce is doing at that point, and at that point I actually decided to make some changes. The usual, I've been doing it a few games now. I've just brought all three on at once. I give Will Digg another chance. Eddie White and Luke Varney have come on for Murphy, McCormack and Naki Wells. So we're 2-1 down in the 87th minute, and we need to be careful here because Birmingham are really looking like they want that equaliser. That's really good tackle and need to get back in there. He's got so much time and space. That's another great tackle. We're defending really well, and that is just a ball that's hit and hope, and that was the end of the game. We managed to hold on and win 2-1 against Birmingham City, which is a very good result and will definitely help us progress in this season. One thing I can take from that game is the fact that Masui's got his first goal for Leeds, so I'm hoping he bangs them in for fun now, because he is a good player. And we've got Leicester next, and David Norris is actually at Leicester, and now you know what it's like with old players scoring against me. Well, it continues in this, and you'll see how in a minute. It's an absolute ludicrous goal as well. It's awful. It's just awful. It's just shit. Anyway, you'll see in a sec. But we lined up pretty much the way we did in the last game. I'm not going to change a winning team, and we look to get at him early. Naki Wells there at loads of time and space, and how has he missed that? Masui should be full of confidence after his first goal in the last game. Wells, I don't know what Kasper Schmeichel's doing. That's a very unorthodox save, and they should score. It's just fucking annoying. And we're going to be made to pay for it here. Gallagher manages to get across, and it's taken a deflection, and look who's fucking scored it. David Norris has scored against me. And he celebrates, so there's a bit of payback there. I can't believe he scored. Every time. I mean, I think that's even handball. I'm pretty sure that is handball, but Leicester are 1-0 up and we need to up our game here. And unfortunately, we're just not doing that. I mean, that's an awful tackle. What are we doing? Come on, no, blocked. Leicester are defending as well as they're attacking. If I'm not careful, I'm going to lose this game. I win the ball there, and for God's sake, just why did you have to hit it at him, Ross McCormack? Any side of Kasper Schmeichel, and that's in, and again deals with it. Schmeichel's having the game of his friggin' life. Bloody typical on the half time, 1-0 down. pretty even game. I don't think I deserve to be losing it, to be fair. I think a draw would be a fair result at this point in time. But we'll try and salvage something in the second half. And again, we're just trying to pass it, and the passes just aren't connecting today. We're just having one of them games where we just are not turning up. That's won well by Austin, and just need to get a ball in. That's it. And again, it's to no one. It's to Schmeichel, and we just don't seem to be at the races today. And like he was desperately trying to win the ball back there, and oh, for fuck's sake, he's just run past him. Come on, no. You see, guys, it's just one of them games where I can't get the ball, and when I do get the ball, I give it away, and that's a great ball to White, and surely he's going to get there. Are you fucking kidding me? You useless bastard. How the fuck are you not quick enough to get to that? You've got 92 pace, mate. Wow. Just wow. Wow, you are getting sold. You are shit. I think he wants to go anyway. He's welcome. Fucking crap. Oh, we're in the 90th minute now. I'm getting desperate. I need a goal, otherwise I'm going to lose this game. I managed to get a cross in there. No one wins the fucking header. Come on, Naki Wells. Someone save the game. And Varney blazes over the bar. And yeah, I'd smack the ground in frustration as well, because we have been dog shit in this game, and we deservedly lose it. 1-0. And the sickening thing is Norris has scored the winner as well. So it'll be ultimately sweet for him. Anyway, I'm going to talk you through my team now. As you can see, we've got Naki Wells and Dominic Paulon up front. We haven't really got any strength or height. That might change in the coming episodes. We've got Ross McCormack controlling the attacking midfield. I'm quite happy with him. I've thought about putting Masui in there, but he seems to be doing all right where he is. Murphy has been poor, very, very poor. He'll be dropped for the next game. Rodolph Austin, he's had a good few games, and you can see that he's on form. Peltier and Pearce in the middle instead of Lees. Obviously, Lees has gone. Do I need to buy another centre-back to go to slot in there if Wotton's not available? Absolutely, yes. Byram, I'm very happy with at right-back, and Warnock has had a couple of good games at left-back, but I think I got stronger options regarding left-back in a young left-back, just like Byram. I want someone who's young and who's going to grow into be a fantastic player as we approach the Premier League, if we approach the Premier League. Obviously, we've got Paddy Kenny in goal, who's probably in his last season, unfortunately. So I really need to start looking at alternative goalkeepers. I don't know who. Ashdown's obviously not an option because he wants to leave. Carnes is never going to be good enough, so I need to dip into the transfer market in January and try and find a replacement. I'm not going to go the route I did last year. I'm not going to get Butland. He'll be a lot more for one, and I don't think he'll leave. So I really need to assess my options and see what is available in that department, because I need a new goalkeeper pretty sharpish, because if Kenny does get suspended or sent off or anything, I'm in big trouble. Attacking options I'm pretty happy with. I could do with another striker. Like, I'm really, really tempted to get Dexter Blackstock in, since we now have him in real life, and I've always liked him. Obviously, he shares the same name as my son, Dexter. So I like him. I think he's going to be good for Leeds. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Cheers.